for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Aries might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for June 13th through the 19th, 2022. Keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless, so whether you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you'll find a message for you within the reading. Now, if you feel like it doesn't completely resonate with you, of course, just keep the parts that do, disregard the rest, and if you know your other planetary placements, just listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and connect with Spirit and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Aries for the week of the 13th through the 19th of June. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries, June 13th through the 19th? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries for the 13th to the 19th of June? All right, dividing into 3 stacks. All right, the card on the bottom of the deck is the Hermit, okay? All right. Now, the Hermit is suggesting that you take a little time on your own. It's time to think things over about how you got to where you are right now, where it is you want to go, paying close attention to how you got there. If you made mistakes, that you don't repeat those steps, okay? I'm going to place that right there. That's going to be the overall energy for your read. And as we go through this spread, I'm going to show you how this is going to relate to the different cards that come up, okay? Now, the first card in your column is Judgment. Next, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and that's for your partner's column. Obstacles and challenges, fears, anxieties. We have the Two of Cups. And in your outcome, you have the Five of Cups. All right, now let me put 2 cards in each of these rows. That'll be much better. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now I've got 2 cards in each of the each of the 4 rows. Now, as we go on, I'm going to do this like 2 more times. We'll have a total of 24 cards. All right. So we have the Nine of Swords and Judgment. All right, so with the Nine of Swords, you know, something's really been heavy on your mind, you know, hence the Hermit card, that taking that time by yourself, that moving on. In the Judgment card, you know, you're wondering if all is lost. You're wondering, will there be a reconciliation between you and this person? And, you know, it's kind of what you're hoping for, but there has been quite a bit of hurt that's like water under the bridge, and you don't know if you're willing to let that go, and you want to make sure that you don't make those same mistakes again if you resurrect, so to speak. Now, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Tower, okay, yeah, things has just felt as if they have just completely fallen apart. All right, now with the Nine of Pentacles, all right, you have this butterfly here. Butterflies are about those changes, you know, the caterpillar, the cocoon, the butterfly, the end result, this work that you are doing with yourself, these things that are keeping you up at night, you're making a lot of changes in yourself. You're having a lot of progress and a lot of growth. So whether this tower has fallen or not, it gives you that opportunity to restart, to have that fresh start, to rebuild things the way they should have been. And that's kind of heavy on your mind right now, and deciding whether you're going to move on your own, or if you are going to try to reconcile with your love. Now that Two of Cups and the Page of Swords. Okay, all right. You're opening these lines of communication. This is where this is your obstacles and challenges, fears and anxieties. Okay, so your inclination is that you want to reach out to this person. You want to open up those lines of communication again. You want that reconciliation. Two of Cups is always about reconciliations, reunions, that type thing, and that balance that you reach with someone. And you have to be careful. Like I said, you've got to be very, very careful. That Page of Swords, things are still hurting with you, and you may say some things that you're not ready to be said, or it would let your emotions get the best of you. So with the Five of Cups and the World in your outcome, you have, of course, you experience a sense of loss. Okay, you really and truly miss this person, and that Hermit card comes into play again because you're not really wanting to date anybody else. Okay, you still have feelings for this person. If you were to try to go and date somebody too soon, you would still feel like you were cheating, because you still feel like those soul ties that you have with your person, and wanting to super connect with them. Okay, now in order for the World to come about, this is that growth period that we're talking about. In order to allow new things to come in, you can keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over, and it's never really a good thing. It's just like, what do? You're just kind of stuck. You're kind of at a loss here, and you feel like you really don't know what to do. You can't see the forest for the trees. It's like that Five of Cups. You're so focused on the loss, you're not really aware of what it is you do have. Now, you did have that Two of Cups, and in that Five of Cups, there's still two cups behind them. There is still love remaining. There is that chance for that reconciliation and that reunion. You've just got to focus on that instead of your loss. Okay, Aries, so that is your weekly read for the 13th through the 19th of June 2022. And I just want to go ahead and thank you guys so much for all of your comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. And I will see you guys here soon. Okay, bye-bye.